Give me a bag of cigs from the market, buddy.
Can you imagine if you just saw like Guns N' Roses and they were like, all right, we're gonna do a show, and then they're like, welcome to the jungle.
I want to see it in reverse like that.
Is that Guns N' Roses? That's Guns N' Roses, right?
I don't fucking know.
Welcome to the
That
jungle.
needs to be added to the oldies
We got
playlist.
fun and games.
Yeah.
We got everything you want, and better not take it from me. Wait, that's not the right words.
Jungle.
Welcome to the jungle. Hey guys, we're back. We have
Why are you
taken
so energetic?
Fuck you. Okay, we've taken a brief hiatus from our death.
It's like
Bounce.
3 hours, 2.5 hours.
We took a long time. I'm drinking alcohol. It's all happening. we're coping.
After that last loss, we went to UDF, got some snacks. Tristan made a fucking alcoholic drink. We watched Minecraft videos and wallowed in self-pity.
Yeah, we went to UDF. I got a can of Coke, then I got a 2 liter of Coke for my alcoholic beverage. So, needless to say,
Let me tell you right now.
we're vibing.
Tristan can make a mean drink.
And no, I can't make a mean drink. You're a lightweight.
I am a very much lightweight. Tristan, I've always told him I'm a lightweight, but he learned it today.
I put maybe a tablespoon.
It was more than a tablespoon.
No, it was literally a tablespoon. I put a tablespoon of
Whiskey.
Maker's Mark. That's what it was. Tablespoon of Maker's Mark in maybe
And then like half a glass.
half a glass, which like equals out to probably
And it
about
was
a
like
cup.
it was like a
of Coke.
It was like a genuine, like an actual whiskey glass, the little short round ones.
Yeah, it was about half of one of those short glasses, which is about a cup, I would say, in measurement. And he was like, "Oh my god!"
It wasn't even like
You know that's supposed to be like 1/3, 2/3.
yeah, but it wasn't like it didn't hit me right away. But I knew immediately that if I drank the whole thing, I'd be fucked. Like full on, like more than a bus.
And he's allergic to my dog, so that's
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
And
my
I
dog
can't-
does poison
Yeah,
damage.
so I can't stay the night. Because if I could, I would drink, but I have to go home.
You know what? I'm telling you what, everybody. If you want to see some drunk videos, I'm down.
100%.
Anyway.
At one point, we made Drunk Overwatch where Tristan and I played competitive and he was drunk.
It was hilarious.
It'll never see the light of day because it got corrupted.
Yeah, it was so. It wasn't even like.
I was fucking with him hardcore.
It wasn't even kind of corrupted. It was the worst kind of corrupted.
Yeah, it was bad.
Okay, anyway, off the alcohol, onto the Pokemon. I have now coped with my sadness. Jason has hidden it deep down
we
inside, so
know-
it shows up later in life.
It'll never be as good as Phil.
What if we get another Infernape? What will you do?
We're not allowed to pick it.
We're not?
We're just not allowed.
Okay.
Well, not like rule-wise. I can't do that
good.
again. I can't lose him again.
So what if we get an Infernape, a Magikarp, and a Suidoo?
What the fuck's a sweet? That's not a Pokemon.
A Suo... I can never say his name.
Sudowoodo?
Sudowoodo, yeah.
I would pick the Sudowoodo. Okay?
That's a good one.
Let's just find out what we get, okay? Drum roll, please.
Wait.
Hup! Carvana.
That's not bad.
Trapinch.
That's bad.
Yeah,
Oh
but-
no, he has the ability where they can't do something. Switch?
What's that look like now?
Anyway, next up.
And Porygon
Is he
Z.
good? I don't know if he's good.
He's not bad.
Well, let me check.
Trapinch evolves into Flygon, which is Dragon Drown.
Yeah, and
Dragon Drown.
his ability is good. Or maybe it's just good against players, but let me see.
Dragon Drown. Tristan.
I heard. I know what you meant.
He's gonna drown because he's a ground type. And he'll inevitably die because we're not good at the
Arena Trap. What does that do?
I think it's, they just can't switch, but I don't think that's really useful
I
against
think that's
NPCs.
super useful.
I think it's NPCs. They switch like once in every Pokemon game.
But no, what is it called? Flygon? No.
Yeah, but what level does he evolve? Like 54 or some shit? But he's not useful until Flygon.
Well, okay. God, fucking so mean. It doesn't say. Learn set,
Jungle.
leveling.
Welcome to the jungle. Na, 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 na.
Okay, can we just figure out when he
Well,
evolves?
if you would figure it the fuck out.
Trapinch evolution
Evolves into Vibrava around 32 or 38, I think.
35. Flygon at 45.
Fuck, dude.
God,
No
there's
way,
no
no.
way.
We didn't even make it to any Pokemon that far.
We didn't.
Carvana.
Carvana, he has rough skin.
Yeah, but that might be bad for encounters right away.
That's true.
Honestly, I'm thinking we go Porygon Z.
I don't know much about Porygon. That's all you. Is he good?
I had a Porygon.
He is psychic.
No, he's not. He's normal.
What?
He has like okay, so he
How
has,
is that normal?
okay, so
That normal
At least-
is like a kid who got dropped on his head at a baby.
No, that's the one
And
who-
he now has like 3 heads.
that's the kid that came out when you fucked your sister.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How is that normal? You can
'Cause he's from
Kentucky
Alabama.
ass mother. Oh.
But
Anyway.
they usually have like a side beam or something, and then they have a move called conversion, where
So they change
it'll
types.
change your type based on the moves you have.
I got
and since
you.
all his other moves are normal, he'll change to psychic.
Okay. Well, you want to go with him?
I'm gonna go with him because I don't think Trapinch is gonna live that long, and Carvana rough skin early game might just fuck us.
That is true. I agree with that.
All right, I hope he has damaging moves though, other than like tackle.
Yeah, that is true.
Because if we tackle the Carvana, we're fucked. Let's have a Pokemon battle.
So wait, is Carvana attack?
Yeah, wait a second. Right.
Yeah.
He has Carvana. Or one of these bitches does, right? How's it fighting in this house?
That's true.
Did they set up a fish tank?
He's just flopping on the ground like, but his skin's so rough it's like punch. Ow!
I will say, if we make it to late game though in this run, this thing's gonna be a problem later on.
Porygon Z.
No, the fucking Trapinch.
You really think? I don't think Sharknado or whatever fuck it's called is bad.
Trapinch.
Sharpedo. Oh, my bad.
Okay, so I'm gonna check what these do because there's conversion 1 and 2.
Yeah.
So conversion 2
What the fuck? I've never seen this
to
Pokemon.
resist the type of attack the Pokemon used last. That's nice. And then that's the one same type as one of its moves,
Well, that would be super useful if we got another.
like Psychic.
Well, I was gonna say another like.
Yeah, keep trying. You're almost there.
What's the Kingdra?
Damn, bro.
Okay.
Hold on.
What move did you just use?
Tackle. Give me a second, real quick. Hold on.
He is the third evolution.
Yeah, let me-
So he has to have
Let
good
me look
stats.
at this motherfucker's stats.
And he is rare.
I don't know how to tell because he's only level 5.
I know.
I don't have anything to base this off of either.
I'm gonna check in
Look
for
at just look at just look Porygon Z base stats, and that'll be fine.
Oh, okay. Porygon Z base
88 XP.
stats. I'm saying this out loud because I can't think and
So if his stats are too high, again, encounters may be an issue.
HP 80. The fuck?
Yeah, this is how it works. Don't worry. I know how to read
There's
this.
hundreds? What are the hundreds for?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
So his base special attack's 135. That's all. That's insane.
That's really high.
Speed is 90. That's dope. The rest are pretty average. HP and attack are like a little above average. Defense is pretty average. Special defense is pretty average. So overall, he's pretty good.
Yeah.
His total's 535.
So that's pretty good. Special attack especially. So when he learns like side
Did you
beam-
say especially?
Did I?
Especially.
Especially.
No, it's
Especially. Especially.
Alright, so unless his tackle does ungodly damage like it just did, this rough skin might fuck us.
It might.
But
we don't lose because we don't have Pokeballs.
we don't have Pokeballs yet, so it's fine. I don't think we fight Sharon again until the Pokemon Academy. We fight Bianca again though.
Yeah, you know what? I think Porygon Z.
God, that ass.
I know. She always throws with ass first.
Hips in it, baby. And you know what? I'm about it.
You know what though? Holy shit! Porygon Z was the right way to go. Like even Infernape wasn't like this.
Motherfucker's a tank that hits like a truck.
He's
bro.
like a glass cannon made of cinder blocks.
Bro, this is straight up, right? It's like, yo, this motherfucker's defense is high as shit. He's a castle. Why is that castle moving so fast? Why is it moving so fast? Why does it have fists, Ryan?
I just imagine the castle like going through the ground, like it leaves a trail in the earth, but it's going like 500 mile an hour.
You have like binoculars. You're like, is that thing moving? Oh, I can't run. Oh, I'm pressing Z.
Oh, God.
I'm pressing Z trying to Z.
What is
pressing
with
Z.
We are American.
I'm sorry.
We don't use none of that bullshit here. No offense to any English people.
Z. Also, I will say, if I ever became president, right, one of the first things I do was convert us over to the metric system.
Fuck you. And I don't think that's something you could do.
No, I don't think it. That's my executive order. That's how I get impeached. I get impeached day 3 because day 1 and 2, my executive order was just use the fucking metric system.
You know, impeachment proceedings like take forever. You'd be like, I want everything to be metric, and they're like, we're taking him to trial today.
I'm not saying get rid of the one. I don't even. Is it called standard? Is that the one we use?
It depends on what it is. Like a lot of metric stuff, I believe I fucking can't remember. It's not standard, I don't think. I know
Look up American measuring system. What is it? When measuring.
because theirs is also called imperial sometimes.
Oh yeah, I have to get that.
American measuring.
I don't have a problem with the system we use because I learned it in school.
Yeah.
But the metric system is just so much.
By tens, yeah.
Smoother.
It just says U.S. customary
what
units.
Look at water and he goes, "Hey, bro, this shit boils at 212 degrees."
Okay.
Fuck you.
The difference is, so they both
Give me the conversion equation from Celsius to Fahrenheit right now.
I don't know.
Give it to me right now.
No.
Give it. Come on.
Fuck you.
Come on.
The difference is
9/5 times Celsius plus 32.
The difference is Celsius goes by temperature, how it reacts with water, and
Okay.
Fahrenheit goes by temperature reacting with people.
We should do it by
So
Kelvin.
they have two separate. Do it by Kelvin. 1 Kelvin. Y'all dead. The temperature outside is 0.73 Kelvin.
Uh-oh.
It's a hot one. I don't even know what Kelvin is. I just
Neither
know
do
it's
I.
hot. So we're probably like, oh, it's 50 degrees.
But imagine, right? You walk outside one day, and they forgot to tell you switched to Celsius.
Yeah.
You
Oh
didn't-
my
You
god.
didn't see it on the news. You're like, it's 0 degrees Celsius. It's like, oh my god. You walk outside and it's 32. You're like, this isn't as bad as I expected.
You know what though? Can you
What are we
imagine?
nicknaming this thing?
Oh, he is a little bit floaty, but he's our main, so I
What if
want
we
it to
just
be
name it a
good.
tank?
Nah.
Because he hits like a truck.
Call him Trank.
Trank?
Because he's a tank
Okay,
who
but
hits like a truck, and he's a tranquilizer.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it the Q at the end.
Oh, I'm good with that.
I like that. I like how we both went the same direction with the because he's a tranquilizer.
Yeah. He makes you tranquil by killing you.
You don't like our Pokemon? Guess what, motherfucker? You're not alive to complain. There you go.
What?
You heard me.
Are you talking to me?
I was talking to my ghost.
Oh, I was like, I'm editing these videos, so are you
ghost
trying to
that-
tell me something?
The ghost of Jess's 1 through 3.
Yeah, clone.
Wait,
number
I'm trying
4.
to name him Tranquil.
Yeah, Trank.
That's actually a Pokemon
Make it with
too.
a capital Q.
Okay. Well, I got it.
I think that'd look cool.
It's like the hard T.
Yeah. Get that Trank. Trank what? How would that even be? I don't know how a hard Q would sound. Trank what? Trank.
What are you saying, dude?
Can you imagine our like bass player like goes into a battle and she's like Trank what? And the guy's like the fuck? Like, I'm very loud.
I like the idea of naming like one of your like small little birds. Like I saw a meme about it. You name him like Beep Cheep or something like real cute.
Yeah.
And then the
Beep Cheap?
yeah.
That's actually a cute name.
I saw a meme on it, right?
Did you just make that up?
No, I saw a meme on it.
Oh, okay.
But the regional bird for the new Pokemon like Sword and Shield
Yeah.
was part steel. And when it got fully evolved, look up Corviknight right now.
Corviknight?
Yeah. Corvi and then Knight. And it looks like a fucking Skyrim monster, right? And then it's like, throw out Beep Cheep, and the opponent's like, oh, what the fuck is this thing gonna
That
do?
thing looks awesome.
Yeah, it's like, you throw that out, naming it Beep Cheep. It's like, what kind of pussy you throwing out? And then that thing shows up?
And then you send out a Pidgey, but you're like, here, what's a like badass name? It'd be like,
Just Corviknight itself is badass. What do you
no,
mean?
no, no. You throw out a Pidgey,
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
like, here, killer of worlds. And he's like, Pidgey.
Go, Phantom Realm. It's like, oh shit, what is he throwing out? What the fuck?
Oh, it's just a sparrow. Okay.
Yo, low-key, all the homies hate Spearow.
I always called him Sparrow.
Yeah, because you couldn't read.
Okay, fuck you. I know it's spear with an EA, but it's just a sparrow. Sparrow. It's literally just a sparrow. Literally.
Literally? Literally?
We
Literally.
can't make fun of people on this channel.
Literally. Nobody's gonna know what we mean.
That's true. Steve, keep it quiet.
We're just making fun of people that say literally every fucking
There's a
second.
specific person that we won't mention.
Yeah. I've got like 10 others in my head though. One of the people in my school, like 7th grade year,
Yeah.
they were one of the girls that says like every other word.
Oh,
So
okay.
my
Yeah.
social studies teacher, I hated my social studies teacher. Mr. Burwanger, if you're listening to this, I can't stand you.
Oh, Mr. Burwanger. Miss Burwanger was
Miss
even worse.
Burwanger? Yeah, she
I
was
hated
chill.
Miss Burwanger.
She was chill with me though, because I was sick
Oh,
all
wait.
the time. She was the office lady. She was chill.
That's right. She switched. Miss Burwanger used to be a math teacher.
Yeah, but when she went to the office, she chilled out.
Oh, I hope so, because she had more chill to have.
Yeah, but like Mr. Burwanger, I had him the whole year, never learned my name. I sat in the front seat in the first row.
Really?
Never learned my name.
That's a public school system for you.
Yeah, and I think it was because that was when all my because I went 7th grade. You go 5 bells before lunch.
Yeah.
And that was a lot for me because I have low blood sugar issues.
Yeah.
So I would bring like a granola bar just so I didn't pass out in fucking class.
Freaking die.
Yeah. And like 6 days in a row, dude. Like every single day. He's like, "What you got there?" And I'm like, "Granola bar."
Granola?
Yeah. And he's like, "Did you bring one for everyone?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "Well, then you shouldn't be eating it."
You should have been like, well, I'm sure there's enough granola in here for everyone.
I literally handed him my doctor's note like every day because I started bringing it to class because the first 2 days he made me go get it from the office because I'm like, I need this. Like, I'm going to pass out in your fucking class.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I don't believe you." And I'm like, "I have a doctor's note."
You know how much of a power move it would have been if he's like, "You got enough for everyone?" And you're like, "Yeah, there's plenty of granola in here." And you just take it like chunk by chunk.
Yeah.
Like one piece of granola per person. You're like, "Here's yours."
Oh my God. But like, so I couldn't stand him, dude. Because he was one of the guys that, like, we all thought he was hilarious in the beginning because he made a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
And then within a week, we all hated him.
I never actually had Mr. Berwinger.
He made the exact same jokes, and he was an asshole all the time. One of the times we were doing, like, we had to write a paper on one of the units in our textbook, right?
Yeah.
And
He was social studies, right?
yeah. And I did the wrong unit. I did the unit ahead. But I got it done before the deadline. And
Yeah.
I handed it in because I'm like, I'm going to do my work early for once.
Yeah.
I handed it in. He's like, "This is the wrong unit." But he didn't tell me right then. He waited until class the next day and then told everyone. And even then, I wasn't embarrassed because I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
I did the work ahead of time. I have to do that anyway. Can you keep it?" And he's like, "No, you're going to have to do this again." And then he's like, "Do this one right now."
What?
He paused class to have me do that unit in front of the class.
That's an asshole move.
Yeah, I fell asleep in that class a couple times because like I was sick because
Yeah.
I was running cross country and doing soccer.
Yeah.
I lost 30 pounds. It was not a good time. I was down to 95. It was not okay. Also, I'm pretty sure we have Pokeballs now.
I'll do it.
Okay, but the whole point of the story, right, was one of the girls in my class was one of the ones that said like.
Oh, yeah.
And the funniest thing he ever did.
That's the point of the story? You just shat on Mr. Berwinger for like 10 minutes.
Because he was the one that did this, right? When we all thought he was funny, at one point, she was trying to tell a story or explain a paper, and he just started counting out the amount of time she said like, and she didn't notice, and we all did, and he got to like 22, and it was like a 3-minute story. And he goes, "Man, that had a lot of likes."
I want to point out that Jason just said like twice in like 2 sentences.
So did you.
I say like a lot, and I'll admit it. But people who say literally,
I'll punch you in the throat.
because
My brother did that, but he didn't know what the word literally meant, so he just said it all the time. He's like, "It's literally snowing outside. It's so cold." And I'm like,
We're about to fight
"Motherfucker,
Sharon."
it's 80 degrees."
wait a second, have we
We're
caught
not
our
fighting
Pokemon?
him. No. I'm hoping to get through the grass so we can get
Okay.
more Pokeballs. Remember?
Yeah.
We did it.
Sweet.
Because she's going to go, "Hey, let's see who caught more." And then I'm like, "Okay, you didn't catch any." And I'm like, "Oh, shit."
Oh, and I do want to say we re-randomized all of this.
Oh, I think I have to fight her again.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm going to tackle the fuck out of that trap.
So we re-randomized all of this. So all the routes, if you watched the last session, series, whatever you want to call it.
Probably didn't. You're probably not watching this one either.
Yeah, it's just Steve, okay? We're informing Steve here.
Thank you, Steve.
But Steve, you're the man. But all of this has been re-randomized, so Pokemon are not going to be the same. So basically, it's just back to basics.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future?
Good movie.
By the way,
I only saw Back to the Future 2. I won't lie to
excellent
you.
title.
Yeah.
Back to the Future. For the time, that was a good title.
I just saw the one where he went back and then his mom wanted to fuck him and then he started disappearing.
Yeah.
Because I remember like 2
When
scenes.
that pussy's so good, you disappear.
Yeah, I remember like 2 scenes, right? It was one where he like got hit by that car because he saved his dad.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "What's this name in your underwear? Because this isn't the name you told me." Because it was like a brand.
Yeah.
And apparently back then they etched their name in their underwear or some shit.
Yeah, they did. At least from my
I remember
understanding.
that, and I remember the dance where they were in the car and she kissed him. And I was like, "What is happening?"
But that's also when like the real dad came in and saved her from
Yeah.
getting raped.
Yeah. And then she fell in love with
that
him.
movie was real rapey at the end, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
Well.
It was the what 40s? What was it?
What?
What 70s? I don't remember when.
I think it was like 80s, 90s.
Not the movie, the time period in the movie.
Oh. Fuck if I know, dude.
I don't remember.
I remember in one of them they went to, because I only watched that one, but I know in one of them they went to 2015.
Yeah, that was the next one.
Yeah, and they were like, look, they have hoverboards and everything, and everyone was talking about that when it was 2015.
Yeah.
5 years ago, we're nowhere near that
And
technology.
I feel like that was last year.
Yeah,
I'm so old.
because I remember the Big Bang Theory episode on that.
I was working at Kroger at the time.
Jesus, dude.
I know.
It's been I remember when you took off from Kroger forever, and you went back and worked like a full week, like 50 hours, and you made like $7 because they took all your union fees out, and you were furious.
I didn't take off. I had injury.
Oh, that's right.
I tore my ACL, so I couldn't stand at the cash register. So I had to take time off. And so unions, they have a place in the world. The union at
that
Kroger's
point, it
retail.
fucked you up.
Okay, so Kroger's retail union and Kroger's manufacturers union are two separate unions.
Okay.
Right? Kroger's retail union steals money because I was off work for what, like 6 months to a year?
Yeah.
Something like that, because I couldn't stand. And Kroger's union for retail employees, they prevent you from getting fired, quote unquote. And what they do is they charge you like $30. I forget the exact amount, but like $30 per paycheck to make sure you don't, quote unquote, get fired.
Okay.
It's like, oh, thanks. You know, I'm just one of the best employees here. They're just gonna fire me.
I remember you were like, I worked enough to make $600, and you made like $7.
I literally worked more than a regular 40-hour.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot more, too.
Yeah, and I made like nothing.
Yeah, because I remember you were pissed.
Like,
Because you needed the money because you've been out so long.
yeah, and I'm usually chill because I was at college at the same time.
Yeah.
I'm usually chill, but that actually upset me. Anyway, let's.
We're going to end this episode with getting our encounter.
Well, then in it, we're gonna do another session.
No, I mean end this episode. We'll find our encounter, and then the next episode...
I got you.
In the next episode, you'll see if we catch it.
Okay.
Also, I want you to know I've been holding Z this whole time, and I haven't been able to run, and I'm triggered out of my
And
mind.
the best part is your hand was shaking.
I think it's because of the caffeine from that Kickstart.
Anyway, let's find our
My
new
eyeballs
encounter.
are shaking.
Your eyeballs are shaking.
Can you
Please
do that? I can vibrate my
I can
eyes.
too, yeah.
Just for
know
not
what's-
very long, though.
You know what's so weird is I was thinking that
Humans?
yesterday.
Life?
What is it? I don't know the name of this thing.
It's another moth,
It's a
dude.
mothine.
Why can we only find moths as first encounters?
He's adorable. Anyway,
We're going to kill this thing in one hit.
oh, we are. Shit, can we just use regular Pokeballs on it? It's only level 2.
You'll find out in the next one.
If you liked it, please subscribe.
It would mean a lot.
It would, like, honestly.
Hey, can I get one sub for Foo, one for Hunk of Shit, and one for Neptune? The others didn't matter to me as much. No, Clint too. Give me 3 for Clint. I want you to make 3 accounts and sub for each of them for Clint.
We took this in 2 separate directions. I was gonna be all, like,
If you don't sub, I will shit on their graves.
if you do sub, I'll shit on his grave.
Yeah, it'll kill me and then shit on my grave.
Anyway, if you liked it, please give us a sub. It would make both of our days, and thank you for watching. Bye.
Peace!